Did you know Taylor Swift wrote her first song Lucky You when she was just 12 years old? That's right. Even at such a young age, Taylor was already showing signs of the talent that would catapult her into global stardom. Born in Pennsylvania, she moved to Nashville at 14 to pursue her dreams of becoming a country singer. Taylor's journey to fame wasn't a walk in the park. It was filled with countless hours of practice, numerous rejections, and countless nights spent honing her songwriting skills. Yet, her perseverance and dedication paid off when she released her debut album at the age of 16. It was a hit, and it was only the beginning of a career that would make her one of the most influential artists of her generation. Now let's shift our gaze from the glittering lights of Hollywood to the ancient lands of India. Here, in the pages of the epic Mahabharata, we meet Arjuna, a warrior whose fame was as vast as the oceans. Just like Taylor, Arjuna's fame wasn't handed to him on a silver platter. He had to earn it through relentless training and unwavering commitment to his craft. Arjuna's skill with the bow and arrow was unparalleled, a result of years of rigorous training under the tutelage of his guru, Drona. His fame spread far and wide, reaching even the celestial realms. But it wasn't just about the fame. Arjuna's dedication to his craft, his commitment to righteousness, and his unwavering focus on his goals are what truly set him apart. And so, we see that whether it's in the world of pop music or the battlefields of ancient India, fame is not something that just happens. It's something that's earned through hard work, persistence, and a whole lot of heart. Just as Arjuna was known far and wide for his skills, Taylor Swift's name became synonymous with heartfelt lyrics and catchy tunes, but fame, as alluring as it is, often comes with a price. Fame, like a double-edged sword, can often wound the wielder. Taylor Swift, at the height of her fame, faced intense scrutiny and criticism. In the glare of the limelight, every move, every word, every note she sang was under the microscope. The world watched as she navigated highly publicized feuds with fellow celebrities. Each disagreement, each clash was amplified, echoing through social media and tabloid headlines. The criticism was unrelenting, the scrutiny, relentless. In essence, her personal life became a public spectacle, a narrative authored by anyone but her. Yet Taylor's trials with fame are not singular. They echo the trials faced by Arjuna, a revered warrior from Indian mythology. Arjuna, much like Taylor, was a celebrated figure, his fame born out of his unparalleled skills in archery. But with fame came a series of moral dilemmas, especially on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. He was forced to question his duty, his righteousness, his very identity. Each arrow he shot carried the weight of his fame, the burden of his reputation. And just as Taylor faced her battles in the public eye, Arjuna faced his on the battlefield, under the watchful gaze of gods and men. They both, at the peak of their fame, found themselves at the heart of a conflict, a battleground where their every move was judged, every decision scrutinized. Yet, it is in these trials, these challenges, that the true character of an individual shines through. For Taylor, the criticism and the scrutiny became a catalyst. They fueled her creativity, her music becoming a means to voice her experiences, her struggles. For Arjuna, the battlefield became a crucible, testing and ultimately strengthening his resolve. Fame, it seems, brings both adoration and adversity. As Taylor Swift navigated the rough waters of fame, she found herself redefining its meaning, much like Arjuna did on the battlefield. With fame comes the weight of expectations, a burden both Taylor Swift and our mythical hero Arjuna had to bear. Just as the weight of a crown can make even the strongest king stoop, the weight of expectations can make even the most talented artist or warrior falter. For Taylor Swift, the pressure of constantly delivering hit songs was no different from the weight of a crown. Every song she released had to be a masterpiece, a chartbuster. She was expected to weave magic with her words every single time. But the reality is, creativity doesn't always dance to the tunes of expectations, does it? There were times when she struggled, when she stumbled, but she didn't let the setbacks define her. Instead, she used these experiences to fuel her creative fire, to write songs that were even more profound, even more touching. Now, let's shift our gaze from the contemporary world of pop music to the ancient realm of Indian mythology. Arjuna, the greatest warrior of his time, was under constant scrutiny. He was expected to be invincible, to be the embodiment of valor. He couldn't afford a moment's lapse, for his fame hinged not on his past victories but on his present performance. And like Taylor Swift, Arjuna too had his moments of self-doubt, of failure, but he didn't let these moments deter him. He used them to fuel his determination, to hone his skills to an even finer edge. You see, Fame is a demanding master. It insists on continuous performance. It doesn't care for the artist's need for rest, for the warrior's need for peace. Every moment is a test, every action a performance, and the price for failure is steep. Yet, despite the pressure, despite the expectations, both Taylor Swift and Arjuna chose to remain true to themselves. They chose to bear the weight of expectations, to embrace the challenge, and in doing so, they found their true strength. Fame, as Taylor Swift and Arjuna discovered, is a demanding master. It insists on continuous performance, and there's always a price for failure. Taylor Swift once said, "People haven't always been there for me, but music always has." In the face of fame's trials, she found solace in her art. At the height of her fame, Taylor Swift faced a myriad of trials and tribulations. The media scrutinized her, fans idolized her, and critics disparaged her. Yet instead of succumbing to the pressure, she channeled her experiences into her music. Each album tells a story, a chapter in her life, echoing her joys, her heartbreaks, her victories, and her losses. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, she used the flames of fame to fuel her artistry, resulting in a transformation that has only deepened her connection with her audience. Now let's draw a parallel with Arjuna, a central character in the Indian epic, the Mahabharata. Arjuna, a celebrated warrior, was famed for his unparalleled archery skills. But fame brought its own challenges. He grappled with the weight of expectations, the fear of failure, and the ethical dilemmas of war. At the tipping point of a great battle, Arjuna was gripped by moral confusion and despair. In his darkest hour, his charioteer, who was none other than Lord Krishna, imparted to him the Bhagavad Gita, a spiritual discourse that transformed Arjuna's perspective on duty, righteousness, and life itself. Arjuna went from a state of confusion and desolation to one of clarity and courage. This transformation was fueled not by fame, but by the wisdom he gained from his trials. In both these narratives, we see how the trials of fame can lead to profound transformations. Taylor Swift's music evolved, becoming more introspective and authentic. Arjuna's character developed, becoming more enlightened and courageous. Both used their experiences as catalysts for growth, proving that fame, with all its challenges, can also be a path to personal evolution. In the fires of fame's trials, both Taylor Swift and Arjuna were tempered, emerging stronger and wiser. So, what can we learn from Taylor Swift and Arjuna's experiences with fame? Let's take a moment to reflect. Fame, as we've seen, is a double-edged sword. It brings about recognition, wealth, and influence, but is also accompanied by scrutiny, expectations, and an often overwhelming sense of responsibility. These are universal experiences, shared by pop stars like Taylor Swift to mythological heroes like Arjuna. But perhaps the most important lesson is this: fame is not the end goal. It is a byproduct, a result of one's passion, talent, and hard work. It's the manifestation of a dream, the culmination of countless hours spent honing a craft, perfecting a skill, and sharing a unique perspective with the world. In the case of Taylor Swift, her fame came from her ability to pen lyrics that resonate with millions, to create melodies that people can't help but hum along to. For Arjuna, his fame was born out of his exceptional skills as a warrior, his dedication to his dharma, and his unwavering commitment to truth and justice. Both Taylor Swift and Arjuna didn't set out to become famous. They followed their hearts, pursued their passions, and fame followed. But they also learned that fame, once achieved, requires careful navigation. It's not just about enjoying the spotlight, but also about managing the shadows it casts. And this is an important lesson for all of us. Whether you're an aspiring musician, a budding entrepreneur, an emerging artist, or simply someone with a dream, remember that fame should never be the end goal. Your focus should always be on your passion, your craft. Fame is fickle, it's transient. It's a reflection of public opinion which is ever-changing. It's not a measure of your worth or your success. In the end, fame is but a fleeting shadow. What truly matters, as Taylor Swift and Arjuna show us, is staying true to oneself, irrespective of the spotlight's glare. So keep your eyes on your passion, your heart in your work, and let fame be the byproduct, not the goal. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos.